Hello, hello.
Hey,
How's everybody doing?
We're doing good.
Good, good,
yeah,
good. Oh,
I'm just finishing up one final, hopefully, NPC. NPC mic'd, NPC mic'd, NPC mic'd, NPC mic'd,
oh god, we're echoing.
NPC mic'd.
Oh god, we're echoing.
The echo should disappear if it's because of me. Should disappear if it's because of me. Then hopefully. Then hopefully. Then hopefully. Alright. No, not really. No, not really. But I can't blame you for thinking that. 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 Okay. Not okay. Not okay. Does it still echo? Does it still echo?
Yeah, it's like a 5-second delay and then it just goes on and on and on. 5-second delay and then it just goes on and on and on. Oh. Oh, it's gone. Oh. Oh, it's gone. Oh. Oh, no, it's not. 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 Oh, it's gone. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, it's gone. Oh, I almost got halfway there.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's okay. It's cute.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, I think that actually is on this end. Hello, hello. Can everybody hear me?
Alright. I just need to add one thing.
Okay, I'm here. Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Is there an echo?
No, I think that was on my end. I went out and came back in, and it's gone now.
Okay.
Okay. So
Just adding one last thing. Okay, and there. That should be done. That should be done. All right.
whatever it is, it looks done.
I'm ready whenever everyone else is.
I'm good.
SQ, Clad.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm ready.
Ready to rock and roll.
We're all naked.
Neat.
Yeah, you are. First of all, I need SQ to roll a d20. Clad, roll a d8. And Sarut, I need to roll a d4.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Well then.
Yeah. For now, don't worry about it. We will start with Sarut then. Today, you left Craghammer. You did so with SQ, with Ripper, Wumble Tumble, and Zio. You set up camp in a snowy region in an alcove. You went to sleep. It was a pretty uneventful day. And today, you left Craghammer. You set up camp in an alcove. You gathered woods for the campfire, and I need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh no.
Well.
It's just like yesterday.
Oh no.
It's just like yesterday. This is not panning out well.
Well, it's a perfectly normal day. Don't worry about it. Nothing to worry about at all. Clad and SQ, you are making your way into this chamber.
Yeah, SQ's still basically dragging the unconscious naked body of Zaru after Clad.
All right.
Yep.
I would like to investigate in the maps to see like where we are at inside the fortress, or where we're at in.
Okay. You can roll a straight intelligence or that's a good question. A straight intelligence check. Yeah. That's pretty much what you can roll. What? Well, damn.
Yes.
2 natural 20s, just wow. Okay. You're inside of a building, you know that much. But it feels like you're underground, kind of. You feel that you're not just inside of a building. This building is probably underground. And you feel movement.
I get this on the map that we're looking at.
Yeah. You
Alright.
don't see any movement on the map yet. You haven't noticed that. But you feel movement. Your ball is moving or leaning in, if you look at the map, in the southwest direction. Your ball is leaning in that way. It's moving somehow. You don't really know how to explain it. You hear a bit of an echo in the entire place, but it's also kind of muffled, so sound doesn't travel very far. That's as much as you can make out for now, unless you're looking for something specific.
What does the map? What can the map tell me? Like my location on the map, because the same thing right here is the map, right?
Yep. The thing here in the center is a map.
I like to
In
look
the
at
center of... Yeah. You approach it, and at the center of the map, there's a thing floating. It's see-through. It's probably an illusion. The map itself, you see mountains, fields, rivers. You see a landscape. There isn't any towns or cities, but a landscape on the map. You don't recognize it.
Alright.
But it looks like you're not... How should I put it? The biome, if you want to call it that. Like a... What's a good explanation? It's like the hilly area in the US. There are mountains and vast open fields and forests. It looks not like it's in an Arctic region or a tropical region. It looks like a, what's the word for it? Temperate region. The map is detailed, three-dimensional, but it doesn't have a super lot of details.
Alright.
SQ. As you're dragging Sarut's naked body, is there anything you would like to do?
Yeah, SQ's still a little peeved off at this guy who is not helping her drag a person who is clearly much larger than her. So
yeah.
she's basically got like I'm trying to, how do I explain it? Kind of like a horse with a cart. She is dragging Zaru. She's got her hands under his ankles and like under her armpits, and she's just like trucking along with him.
The good news is that he's kind of lubricated, so
He's
it's
slippery.
a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, so at least it's a little bit easier. But she's gonna
Yeah,
come up.
and you don't scrape off his entire back either, so
That's
look on
good.
the bright. But you are leaving a trail on the ground.
Oh. Do I notice that? Am I aware of that?
You have 14 passive perception, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so she's coming
As
up
you
behind
look-
Clad, and she's like, okay, look, I know you don't want to help me, but I'm going to follow you wherever you're going. The best thing you can do right now is pick up this guy, because we're leaving a trail. They will be able to follow us no matter where we go. Can you please just help?
You'll be alright.
She growls at him.
Hello? Nothing.
Fine. All right. Is that a map? Where are we? What are we doing?
And while you're doing that, Sarut, today you left Craghammer, and you're setting up a camp inside of an alcove on a mountain. You and SQ went out to gather some wood for the fire. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
This is not gonna look good. Oh.
No.
Yeah, nothing to worry about. It's perfectly normal. Is there anything you would like to do?
Have I regained consciousness at this moment?
No. You
Then there's
are
not too much
where
I
you
can
left
do.
off. You know where we left off with other DM. You set up camp inside of an alcove.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you are. Or at least that's what you see. You, Ripper, Wumble Tumble, SQ are inside of a cave, along with Lonnie and the other goats. It's a snowy mountain, it's cold. You have a fire in front of you.
It's the Matrix. It's the Matrix. I heard my echo on that, and I was like, "What?"
It was perfectly timed.
It was. If I believe I'm still in that sort of state, then I'm going to do whatever it is that I was doing in that state. Campfire, looking for wood or something, getting drunk, trying to recover.
Yeah. That's what you do. SQ and Clad.
Alright.
You hear noise from this direction and this direction. Not a lot, it's muffled, but you hear some noise.
Alright.
We have to move.
I'd like to take a peek at this direction.
SQ's just
Are you-
dragging. she's,
Definitely, of course.
she is dragging Zaru towards
Okay.
this door. Here.
Okay. While you're doing that, are you trying to stealthily peek in this direction, Clad?
Yes.
Then roll a stealth check. Now move.
Oh,
Okay, you can also roll a perception check. Oh well, damn. Just wow. Wow.
Compared to what my look
Yeah.
was yesterday.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. For some reason, it won't let me move that. Oh well. Then I'll remove it. You do peek in. Yeah. You not just smell it, you taste it. And that orange goo that was inside of your mouth was also inside of your nose. The smell hits you really hard. You see maggots, things the size about your fist, larvae just moving about. And you hear something, you hear movement, digging. You don't really know how to explain it. But you don't see any person or humanoid sized thing at the moment.
Well, then. The best thing to do is just leave that alone.
Okay?
Oh, like, should check what's down
Also,
this.
oh,
No, you can go ahead.
yeah. SQ, as you walk past this area, I need you to roll a perception check with disadvantage.
oh gosh, okay. Disadvantage.
Yeah, you hear something moving, rustling. It sounds like clothes and movement, but you don't hear anything more detailed than that. But you did hear rustling of clothes.
And SQ keeps walking on by. She is not feeling curious. She is trying to get this unconscious, naked blue boy out of here.
Yeah. And that you do. You drag him.
Can I... Is there any way to even drag someone stealthily? Considering how she's dragging
Yes.
him, or is this just...
You can, but you will be rolling with disadvantage because you are literally trying to stealthily drag an unconscious boy that is probably about twice your size.
Yeah, it's slow going. Alright, well yeah, I'll roll... I'll roll for stealth. Because I'm going down this hallway. Oh, nice. Oh, disadvantage. God dang it.
Yeah.
You're stealthy, but his arms kind of flop about a bit. And your feet also, make that splashing sound because they're still kind of wet. And you're leading a literal trail. An orange trail behind you.
We're like the weirdest slug to ever exist.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Well, I'm gonna keep moving. With
Alright.
my prize in tow.
Well, you start going down that hallway. Clad, do you walk down that hallway? Or do you make a perception check? What are you doing?
I have no reason, so I just walk down the hallway.
Alright. This is what you see as you walk over there. And while you're taking that in, Sarut, you are leaving Craghammer today. You're setting up an alcove, gathering wood. I need you to roll an intelligence saving no? Yeah, intelligence saving throw.
Come on.
Eh,
It's better.
You get this. Yeah, you get this gnawing kind of sensation at the back of your head. And you go, huh, deja vu. You know that feeling of deja vu when you've done this. You go, huh. It feels weird. You can't really put your finger on it, but it feels weird.
is this sober?
What?
Oh dear God. He said, is this sober?
No, you're still kind of feeling a little bit drunk, but you have run out of alcohol.
Oh no. I'm sobering up. That's not good.
I think it might actually be good in the long run. Hopefully as you sober up, you're rolling higher.
Yeah.
Before he rolled another nat 1 and I rolled another nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got all of my bad rolls out yesterday.
So did I, apparently.
Yeah.
Clearly. Now Zaru has to catch up to us.
Yeah. But is there anything you would like to do, Sarut, that you feel now that you feel a bit of a deja vu?
I will. I kind of, well, I don't know. I guess since I'm with these people, I'll kind of, as I'm sobering up, just kind of give them all sort of like a once over just to see if like these are they're still acting the same. If they still are they like mad at me or something.
If you're I want to clarify, are you trying to read their intent like an insight? Or are you trying to
Yeah,
look
I
at them
guess, yeah.
like perception if you're noticing any differences, physical, visible differences?
Yeah, more of an insight. Yeah.
Then roll an insight.
Okay. It was at a -1 too.
Okay. Yeah, they are perfectly normal. You feel like they are perfectly normal. Question mark. They're perfectly normal. Then they're perfectly normal? Question mark. This is what they're supposed to act like. But they are kind of shallow. That's what you pick up on.
Dimensional. Everyone's a bit too dimensional.
Yeah, kind of.
SQ's not thinking.
I try to make a move on this version's SQ.
Yeah. And she reacts like you expect her to. There's nothing surprising about it.
No, hell no, hell no.
Like how I expect her to, or
Or how he wants her to.
Yeah, like what you've seen. No, like what he expects, what you've seen before. There's
Okay.
nothing obviously different about it.
okay.
So she doesn't just, jump on his bone and,
Well, in that
So it's not
case,
that.
yeah, in that case, I don't see anything wrong. I'll just keep going with these guys, assuming everything's okay.
Yeah. And while you're doing that, Clad, you walk into this room and you see giant crystals. Some smaller, purple ones, some medium-sized white ones, and a giant deep purple one. As well as one of these tables that you saw before and broke a part of.
Yeah. Learn my lesson last time. Don't mess with those.
Yeah. There are some screen-like things where there are beams of energy traveling between the gems and the screens. You haven't taken a good look at them yet. This is just what you see when you walk in.
All right. I'd like to further further inspect them to see like if I can figure out what they are.
Okay? You can roll an Arcana or Investigation. Arcana is easier.
All right.
Oh wow, damn. You might not be a magician, but since you have been to war, you probably fought a couple of them. You've probably seen magical things and weapons and tools. This thing is some sort of transference kind of thing. Information, knowledge. You don't know what these things, particles are, but when you get close, they look like letters. You don't recognize them. You don't know what they say, but it's like a whole bunch of letters that are just floating out from the crystal into some sort of screen in the wall. That's what you make out of it. And you probably figure out that if you touch this or mess with it in any way, it might probably be noticeable.
All right.
Oh, and you do see SQ walk around the corner, right about now.
Slowly dragging a naked blue man.
Yeah.
At this moment, I walked up to SQ like and say, "Give me the body."
Oh, thank you. And she very gently lowers his heels onto the ground because she doesn't want to like break them.
I grabbed the body and just tossed it over my shoulders.
Yeah, he's a little bit slippery, but you got him.
And SQ,
Okay, and we're...
SQ like slips her hand into Clad's because they're standing next to each other now, and that just seems appropriate.
Yeah.
Cut. Well, just slaps it away.
Yeah, might be hard, since it's holding a torch and a baldy.
Oh yeah, fair.
Unless you want to hold the torch somewhere else or somehow else.
Honestly, like it's not about the torch. It's about the clad. She's gonna just like put a hand, probably like just put a hand on like his side and just hold it there. Kind of like when you're sleeping with your like partner, but it's too hot, but you also like still want to touch them, so you just kind of like put a hand on them somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't like how that sounds when naked.
I mean, she does. Honestly, SQ at this point, like the nakedness is not bothering her whatsoever.
Yeah, I just want to point out, I did mention it, that the goblin you killed was wearing cloth scraps that you could probably wear if you wanted to, but nope.
Yeah, I remember that. I was tempted to tell SQ like, we're just like stripping down to say wear these.
Yeah, no, SQ saw those and she was like, "Aw, he didn't have very nice clothes, did he?"
No.
She didn't even think about taking them.
Yeah. SQ, the only reason why you don't get to do all this time is because you're dragging a baldy. You were busy doing that.
Yeah, but now I got the body over my shoulders.
Yeah. So,
Alright.
Tear. Xarut, roll another charisma saving throw.
Hey.
Yes!
Today you leave Craghammer and you walk and you start setting up camp, and then you look back and wasn't there a lion? Oh, no, that's stupid. A lion walking on two legs is just stupid. And then wasn't there someone else too? You, SQ, and Elder Wumble Tumble are setting up camp. What do? You feel that something is wrong. You can't explain it, but you feel that there is something wrong.
I guess I'll go for another insight to see if what my gut is trying to tell me.
Alright? Are you trying to insight the people around you or the situation?
Yeah, more so the people. Yeah. If I'm kind of thinking that things are a bit off, I'm gonna try and go with my gut and see what I can understand.
Alright. Roll an insight.
A 10.
Yeah. SQ and Wumble Tumble, Lonnie and the two other goats, the one you rode and the one Elder rode, you're all here. They seem perfectly normal. The three of you are in this camp. And that seems strange to you. That there are three of you here. Huh. Anything else you would like to do?
All right. Things are getting a bit.
Do something crazy, like a certain SQ tasted the dirt.
Okay, no,
Yeah,
I'm doing
SQ just
something
straight up
crazy.
started licking the floor.
Yeah. You know,
Ooh.
do something crazy.
So who's all there in there with me? Who's there again? You said there was three of us.
SQ and Elder Wumble Tumble.
And all the
Lonely
goats.
and two other goats.
And all the goats.
Three goats. Three goats for the three people who rode them.
I take a deep breath and I look down and I look towards Lonnie.
Yeah.
Oh,
You fire off a firebolt.
Oh God.
Lonely drops dead. He just flops down. SQ panics and has a perfectly normal reaction. She's upset.
Who does SQ
Everything
go
like
to?
you expect her to act.
She attack me, or does she try and protect Lonnie?
She tries to protect Lonnie and tries to cast Cure Wounds on Lonnie.
Totally unrealistic.
Doesn't
Yeah.
work. Yeah,
Not
it doesn't
buying it.
work. He's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, not buying it. That definitely doesn't feel like SQ. She would full on full rage stop me.
SQ will castrate you.
Yeah. Huge possibility.
Yeah, I definitely
But
getting the vibe that something's up. Yeah.
yeah. She is looking at you, staring daggers at you, and Elder Wumble Tumble is a little bit confused but cooking some food.
That's weird.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Even for Womble Tumble, that's weird.
Yeah, the first time
Yeah.
I knew that this was Zio.
People are definitely
Yeah.
acting a bit strange. Yeah.
Yeah, they act normal, but question mark?
Yeah, or like almost like sitcom caricatures of themselves,
Yeah, kind of.
cartoon versions. Yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
I don't really think there's too much I can do at this moment. I mean, I just did what I did to Lonnie there, so
Yeah, you think SQ might stab you, you know, if you try to go to sleep. But it's late. The sun has gone down and it's dark outside. And it's cold. And SQ is really probably going to stab you in your sleep. You get a feeling that that's something she would do.
all right.
100%.
I'm also getting the feeling that this particular reality may not be super real.
Yeah, because you have no memory of the previous times. It's just repeated just for clarity. But you feel that sense of deja vu, and you feel like something is wrong. So that's what you do now.
Yeah. I am going to just fly straight up 30 feet.
You start
And then-
flying, and you fly,
Yeah, I'm
and you
just-
fly. And there, unless there's something else you want to add to that, we'll be cutting back
No,
to
I
Q
just-
Cloud.
Yeah, I just wanted to hold up there, hold my position, and in a moment, my plan is to drop my wings and plummet towards the earth.
Okay. SQ
I
and Cloud.
plan.
Alright. SQ. You're feeling some... No, Cloud. You feel some twitching in the map, the blue tiefling that you're carrying. But you're not certain if that's something or just that you're holding him such a way that blood flow is, stopped and his body's just reacting naturally. I need you to roll... No, never mind. I need both of you to roll initiative. SQ or Cloud.
All right, initiative.
Yeah.
Dang.
Jeez.
Because I did take out the turn order, and it should hopefully work.
I forget you guys had to click your tokens first before clicking
Yeah.
initiative.
Let me see here. Let me
Yeah.
try that again. Oh, it's higher this time. Hopefully,
You
can I
can-
change
you can-
it? Yeah.
You can edit it yourself there, SQ. You should be
There
able
we
to
go.
just click the numbers and
Yeah.
hit enter.
And,
Yeah, you can just write 10 unless.
Wait, why is it? It's not letting me change it. This is weird. It's letting me
Okay,
like.
I'll change it.
Thank you.
There. And you roll a 5. There. Now you hear shuffling behind you, Clad. Because I rolled pretty high. And your passive perception was. Now I'm just gonna roll initiative for these guys.
I'm carrying thing. I'm actually carrying him.
You're carrying a man on a torch.
Oh my god, drop him.
Oh.
SQ will slide
And
him away
both
from them.
are on fire.
Yeah. You just want to figure out where I press or click roll initiative for this character. Ah, there.
Ah.
Got it.
Now I'm just going to. There we go. They get to act first. Woohoo! Well, I have good news for you. They're slow. Really slow. So,
Well, that's good.
you didn't notice the shuffling sound that they made before, but you do certainly notice it now. This one will use his entire turn to just act, movement and action to get close to you. This one will get close to make one attack at you. And this one will go around all the way there. You are being pushed into a tight corridor with 3 husk-looking things. They look humanoid. This one specifically looks like a dragonborn. The other one looks like humans or elven or half-elven. But they have no features. They have no real nose. They don't look male or female. They just look like a body that has a humanoid shape. And one of them will try to make an unarmed bash attack. Holy shit! I'm pretty sure 18 hits you. You take 1 point of damage as the one in front hits you, Clad.
Ah! Flick.
SQ. It's your turn.
Alright, sorry, give me
You-
1
you-
second. I had to reload my page. My character sheet wouldn't come up.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright,
Basically,
so,
3 things started shuffling surprisingly quietly up and surprised Clad by hitting him in the back with an open fist.
okay. Okay, let's see here. And so wait,
I also do need to
where
roll.
where is Zaru's body?
He is currently on top of Clad,
Crap.
but I'm moving him
Okay.
to the side. I'm moving him to the side just that, Clad can
Right.
see his character and move the token. But yeah, you have him draped over one of your shoulders currently.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna. I'm gonna use my movement because I can move through spaces of anyone who's bigger than me, just with halfling nimbleness.
Yeah?
So I'm gonna.
And does that include enemies?
Let me double check. I will read that real quick.
Yeah,
Doo-doo-doo.
because that's an important distinction.
any creature that is of a size larger than me.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right.
They are
So-
all considered medium creatures.
Good. In that case, yeah, okay, that works.
You understand that if you pass
They can
this
get,
one and this
yeah.
If
Are
you
they
go-
large or medium?
they are medium, but they will both get an attack. If you go here, none of them will get attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
But you will be surrounded by 3 of them.
Okay, so in that case, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cast Heroism on Clad,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna do it by
Alright.
giving him a little like smack on the tushy. And when I smack his tush, it like
Old
there's
pep
like
talk.
there's some like fireworks. It's like rainbow fireworks emanating
Yeah,
from the
with a
point of
slightly soft-
contact. And it's at level 2.
With a slightly, Alright. With a slightly soft, slightly wet, slap on the tush with fireworks. You cast Heroism. You can select 1 additional creature when you cast it on 2nd level. So 2 creatures will get temporary hit points equal to your spellcasting modifier at the start of each of their turn. So who else gets Heroism?
I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Zaru just in case he wakes up.
Alright, so you jump up and slap him somewhere.
On the tushy.
Woo!
Oh, that might be a little bit difficult since his tush is, on the front side, facing
then-
these ones.
Then she's just
It's
gonna
basic-
like. She's basically gonna give him like a 5-star, like on the back. I don't know if you guys know what that is. Like people at the swimming pool would come up to each other and just like smack them really hard on the back and leave a, like a handprint.
Maybe.
She's either gonna be gentle or hard with him.
Sure.
Like, that's how the crush works. So
Alright.
she gives him a big old
You both
slap
have-
on the back.
So
Yeah, and spell casting modifier is 4.
all right.
Wait, your charisma is 15. SQ.
Yeah.
If you're a charisma,
Proficiency.
then they get 2 temporary hit points.
Oh, they do? Or I
Yeah.
do?
No. Clad and Sarut get 2 temporary hit points at the start of their turn because you cast Heroism.
Boom.
Woo!
Anything else you would
They're
like
not,
to
they're
do?
not actual hit points with sucks, because actual hit points would be nice.
Oh, you do have full hit points.
I'm
You're just-
also
Unconscious.
not aware of my surroundings.
So at that point, I still have movement, right?
And a bonus action.
Okay. Okay, I guess, okay,
Because you
that's
cast
one
running up
question.
What?
For bonus
Yeah.
actions, how can I tell which actions I can use as bonus actions, just like easily, or do I
Say
have
it.
to read through all the things?
In casting time, it'll say it's a bonus action. Spells?
Yeah, if spells have a casting time, they say that. For example, Heroism at the 3rd from the top, casting time, 1 action.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, you can see it in the.
For instance,
Is
Yeah.
Misty Step here shows it as 1 bonus action. So I can use that as a bonus action, and then I can Misty Step towards somebody right in front of them, and then hit them if I wanted to.
gotcha.
Or
Okay,
reverse,
okay.
hit and Misty Step away.
Got
Yeah.
it.
But
Was Clad hit?
actions? No, not this. Yeah, he was hit for 1
Yeah.
hit point.
Oh, just one.
Literally, he got 1 hit point. These aren't very strong.
Crap. I'm like a buffer. I'm not very useful outside of that. You know what? Actually, Oh, that's an action, not a bonus action. Just kidding. Okay, so I'm not going to take a bonus action. I'm just going to use movement if I can. I'm going to, like, reach over and, like, grab Zaru's, like, at least one of his feet, and I'm just going to, like, try to yank him away from the situation.
Do you allow her to do this?
Definitely. I don't want to be fight with a
Yeah.
body on my shoulders.
Alright, so she's
Yeah,
going to
all
drag
right.
him here.
Yep. You drag him there. And that's your turn.
That is my turn.
Clad. You have a torch, and you are surrounded by very naked, disgusting looking corpses? Maybe? You don't
Oh, they're
know.
naked too? I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, they're naked, but they have
Yeah.
glowing green eyes.
All right. With the torch, I swing at him.
Yeah. I added the torch as a weapon so that you can more easily roll it.
All right.
So it should be under your hit dice and death saves and whatnot. Right below that.
That does not hit, does it?
Actually, 8 just hits.
Yes!
Yeah, you smack it in the head.
All right.
It starts to burn a little bit and it just collapses. This one is collapsed on the ground, dead.
Maneuver. Sweep and
Yeah.
attack. I get to hit the one
Alright.
that's next to me and it. So
Yeah,
that'll be one.
this one, however, because of the wall here does give it half cover, which gives a +2 to its AC, just so that you're aware.
Well, it only says if I hit the creature that I aim for, I get to also attack the creature that's beside him and me.
Yeah. Does that
So,
mean you make another attack roll?
No, it doesn't say that. It just says I automatically hit. Like I would already hit him. I just need to spin
Okay.
a
Okay.
Like how do I show this to Chad?
Yeah.
Wait, wrong one. That's storm attack, sweeping attack.
If the original attack would hit the second, you
Okay.
barely hit this one. So this one would have an AC of 10 instead of 8.
So I
You
wouldn't-
know that.
All right, so I wouldn't hit it. Okay, good. Got it.
Not this time, at the very least.
All right. Until I tell Etsu to get as far away as possible.
Okay. Are you gonna move?
Yes, and I'm bringing Zaru with me. Oh god, this is...
Not you. This is Clad's turn. I'm asking him if he's gonna move.
Oh, okay.
No, I just stand my ground right there.
Alright. The husks. This one's gonna go forward and they're both gonna try to hit you. They're gonna need some good luck. Neither of them hit you. They try to slap you, but you kind of just slap their hands away. They don't do anything. SQ, it's your turn.
I've been told to get out as far away as possible. And... Oh god, you know what? I don't trust... Can I roll perception first?
Yeah,
To see what's ahead?
that would be an action, but yes, you can.
It's the thing above your shoulders.
Huh?
You
That's
still
what's
get
ahead.
moved 15.
Well, I don't have dark... Is it dark in here? Can I see ahead?
There is light. You can't see very far, but you can see light. It's considered dim light pretty much everywhere.
I just don't want to walk
you can see-
in to another fight. Oh, crap. Okay, I'm gonna drag him back up this way. Like, up to here.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that would be here. Since you only have 15 feet of movement, because you are dragging him.
Yep.
Oh, wait. You're right.
Oh,
It would be
haha. Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Alright. And then I'm gonna...
He's technically on the square, but I'm just keeping him off to his side. So it's
Right.
easier to see, but he's on the shoulders.
And I'm just gonna kind of yell at Clad. I think we're far enough.
Alright.
And then she's gonna kind of cover Zaru with her body, just because she's expecting an explosion of some kind.
Alright.
No.
Then it's back to Clad.
All right. I attack them again with the torch.
Alright. Roll an attack. Oh,
Dang.
you go to hit it, but the torch gets stuck on the wall. You don't drop it, but yeah, the torch has gone out. The fire went out because you hit the wall and scraped off the thing that was actually keeping it, on fire. So you roll 1d4 bludgeoning damage instead of 1d6 for attack from now. That's your action.
Alright.
Is there anything you would like to do?
I can handle whatchamacallit, the opportunity attack against both of them. So I just try to move back to this hallway right here.
Alright. They both will try to hit you again. Normal. One hits you. And the other one does not, because you have cover from that one. So you take 1 bludgeoning damage.
Dude, I also got heroes last for a minute, right?
You take 1 blunt.
Heroes
Yeah.
last for a minute, right?
Say again?
So heroics works as every time my turn I get 2 temporary hit points, right?
Yep. So, if you have
I got
2
3.
temporary hit points,
Like
they don't stack. They do not stack.
they don't? Oh, okay.
No, so you get 2 at the start of your turn, every turn. So you wouldn't have lost any hit points from this attack.
All right, so
Yeah. Temporary hit points from multiple sources don't stack. You choose one or the other kind of thing.
all right,
Yeah.
good to know that.
Yeah, it's essentially like a shield that goes around you, right? That the temporary
Yeah.
points get hit first, and then you get hit.
Yeah. If there's nothing else, it's the Husk's turn. This one will go here, and this one will go there.
Perfect.
Because of the hallway, only this one gets to try to attack you. Because the other one can't reach you. Oh! Wait,
Oh
one
my
on a 0.
God.
Yeah, it naturally hits you, but the barrier literally takes the entire impact. They can't hurt you. They're kind of annoying, but they can't really hurt you. So you have them there just slapping at you, but it doesn't really hurt. Alright.
It's like
what I mean.
mosquitoes. Why are you wearing a mosquito net?
My guy's a warbearing. He knows strategy.
Yeah. And with advantage. Okay. You hear something from this direction. Shuffling. And some sort of it's a very weird noise. But yeah. Back to SQ. You heard something from up this hallway that made a weird moaning, growling noise, you can't really tell.
Okay. I'm gonna keep dragging Zaru back. So from there, hold on.
5.
It'd be
You have 10 more feet.
Alright. No, stop it. Okay. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna drag him to here.
Alright.
Crap. That was a weird noise.
Yeah. You see a goblin just around the corner. With a torch.
Okay. In that
It's
case,
too.
it sees me.
Yeah.
Alright, fine. I'm going to... Oh god, at this point I only have one spell slot left. Okay, I'm gonna cast
Yeah, man,
Vicious
use a
Mockery.
cantrip.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery at this little goblin, and I'm gonna be like, you're wearing clothes, and you look worse than all of us. Look at us, we're covered in slime. Look at you, you shit stain.
Oh, she went
It
there.
actually stops
She went there.
and looks down. Just looks down and looks at you and goes. It looks
Sympathetic
furious.
on those feelings.
Yeah.
SQ is so pissed off right now.
SQ, you have only used 2 spells, if I'm not mistaken.
But from the last session, I used like a bunch of healing stuff.
You don't use like healing, cure wounds, I believe, or
Yeah, you used once. You used once.
Are you sure? I could have. When I was rewatching it today, I could have sworn I used it more
yeah,
than that.
you had you speak animals in your dreams, but you got that one back to using it.
Oh, I used that in my dreams. Did that not count?
No,
Not really, no.
they did not count. So those spells.
What?
So you should have 3.
Holy crap! I was counting dream
Yeah.
spells, yo.
Yeah,
This is
that's my
lovely.
bad. I didn't clarify that.
Oh,
I'm so excited. Okay, awesome.
no,
Right.
dream spells don't count.
Now we know.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Everything's going to burn now.
You have
I didn't realize I'm in a room with 2 spellcasters.
Yeah.
But one of them is out cold.
One of them is not casting
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
That's his initiative. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. You roll an 18. But before we continue, Sarut, today is what I would say if you didn't try to literally drop yourself from flying high. Go ahead.
Yeah,
If you wanna
I
drop your-
just my plan is that I'm going to just start plummeting from 30 feet up. Well, first I'm going to go up another 30 feet and then turn around, drop the wings, and just start to plummet straight down. I'm looking at.
Are you
I'm intentionally doing this.
Are you intentionally trying to hurt or kill yourself?
I'm trying to make it look like that, so I can judge the reactions of my fellow people.
Okay. In that case, roll a deception and an acrobatic. If you're trying to
Okay.
catch yourself with your wings before you actually hit the ground.
Yeah, that's the plan.
So acrobatics
to
see if you can actually pull that off.
acrobatics and deception. So deceptions and acrobatics. Hey.
Yeah, you
Bravo.
pull it off. You draw.
Okay.
And you go head first, and you have this, oh, I'm gonna make this look good. And they look up, and SQ doesn't have dark vision, and neither does Wumble Tumble. And you fall through darkness, straight down.
Hold on.
And
I will.
Fire cam.
We'll cast Firebolt.
Yeah, a momentary light
And
falls
then
to the
I
ground.
use flames of Phlegthos or whatever to make the flames go
Oh.
around me. Which gives me
Yeah, they see a
Uh,
falling. They see a
falling bright light of 30
light.
feet.
Yeah, they can see you. They can see you. A flaming blue tiefling is flying headfirst straight into the ground, and they look worried. They look genuinely worried and shocked and confused. They don't know what to do or think. And you stop
Then
yourself
SQ?
just before you hit and catch yourself,
Okay.
and then you look at them. Roll an insight.
This right here. Even if I was doing that, SQ wouldn't take her eyes off Lonnie. Fuck me.
Yeah. You're so like, I did that so awesome. This was such a cool landing. I pull it off perfectly, and you realize that you missed the moment to read their emotions on it, and they are just looking at you confused.
Superhero landing. Superhero landing.
What?
Oh, that's rough on the
What are you
knees.
doing? SQ is just gonna wonder if she should cast some spells on you. Ask Wumble Tumble, and he casts Dispel Magic on you. Nothing happens. They're really confused, like, are you under some sort of spell? What's going on? What the hell? They are confused.
Right. I take out Stabitha and Stabigale. And
Yep.
I throw one of them towards SQ, but then I throw the other one at to try and hit the dagger. So both daggers fling out of the way at the last second.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Roll a d20 and add your dexterity for the first one, and the second one with disadvantage.
If he pulls this off, I swear.
I'm gonna lose
Yeah.
my mind.
There's a plan behind this. There is a whole plan. Because it shouldn't be taking this long for them to retaliate. So plus my dex. So that's the first one. Oh no fucking way.
Yeah, that one goes fine.
Slash
And the second one,
D20
Disadvantage.
boss. That's
1.
and plus 1d20. Would that do it the way I want it to? Yeah, kind of. There you go. So 19 plus 1 and 11 plus 1. So 20 and 12.
Oh my god.
well,
12 was disadvantage.
okay. The good news is that a regular armor class of a knife is probably going to be 10. So you fling the knife, and it flies towards her, and then you fling the other one to knock the first one out of there, and you do, just barely. And they are incredibly confused. They have their weapons pulled, and they just want to try. SQ's trying to. Okay, I need you to not move, and I'm going to tie you up, and you need to stop drinking today. Okay? She's very much trying to keep you from making things worse.
Oh my god, considering how much Ripper hated SQ, you do a really good impression of her.
Thank you.
At this moment, I will bonus action Misty Step and try to hide away 30 feet away.
Alright.
Oh, I cannot
Roll
be
a stealth check. I want to clarify, are you trying to move away from the camp or just hide?
I move away from the camp. Yeah.
Okay, you
And
move
hide.
out into the darkness.
Away. Which
Yeah.
I can see.
They probably have an idea of which direction you're going, but they don't follow you. Okay. Now we go to Clad. You have one of them in front of you and another one behind it. And they are moaning and making some noise. but the walls and the floor and the roof doesn't really allow an echo. They muffle noise. You can hear things, but you can't hear things from far away because there's no echo.
All right.
Because of the. So yeah, you hear them moaning and you hear something behind you, but you don't know what.
Look, go worry about that just yet. Right now, gotta focus on the enemies in front of me.
Yep.
So it'll be 1d4 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. So just roll the regular attack and then roll a d4. And add your strength to it. Alright, and the d4. Oh. Nice.
That was max damage.
Yeah. Just, wow. It's not fire damage, but yeah. You hit it, its skull kind of caves in, and it drops dead. It's just dead. You keep one-shotting all of these to just... Yeah, that one's down. The other
You know
one
how good
cannot
my
reach
strength
you.
is.
Yeah, I can see it. You have a +4. Whew. Nice.
All right.
There's still one here, but it's out of your combat, so you can move away without provoking an opportunity attack if you want to.
All right. I go back to where I hear one behind us.
Yeah.
Right. Do I see the goblin if I'm right here?
Yeah, you see the goblin, you see the fire and the torch,
I mean, people.
and it looks surprisingly insulted, and it has his feelings hurt, and looks really pissed at the naked halfling woman that you did hear insult the goblin.
All right. I'll go right past her. And just get ready.
Okay.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. The husk will use 1, 2, and then it will use its action to dash and end up behind SQ. That's its turn. It cannot do anything else. The goblin, however, realizes that this big scary thing with a stick showed up. Really once hit the halfling one, and it's not very smart. He's gonna try to hit SQ.
Be right
14
back.
hits you, I think.
Let me double check.
You
Yep,
don't
yeah.
have any armor.
Oh yeah,
No
it definitely
way.
hits me.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah, I have 14
You're
AC.
dead.
So does it hit me?
Yeah, I just want to clarify something. It's your armor class when you're naked is 10 plus your dexterity is 2, and you are wearing a literal dragonborn skull on your head. So with that, you should have an AC of 13. I'm
Okay,
just
yeah.
wondering why you have. But yeah, it hits you for 3 damage. And I believe that, I'm just gonna check about heroism. I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
Alright.
Yep, you maintain heroism. And that's its turn. It's your turn, SQ. This thing hit you. Fortunately, that orange goop that's still on you prevented any permanent burns, but that hurt.
I don't have any weapons. I'm not strong. I'm gonna...
You do vicious mockery, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery again. And I'm gonna be
On?
like... On the little goblin.
Okay.
Because that's who she's focused on. I don't even think she realizes that someone's behind her.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
she's going to be like, you call that a hit, you lily-livered bitch?
Dang.
It looks genuinely hurt, and just it looks furious. It doesn't care about the big guy with the stick. It wants to eat your face. It takes another 2 points of psychic damage.
Yeah.
Anything else you would like?
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You have a bonus action and movement.
So with a movement, because she doesn't actually realize there's someone behind her, I think she's gonna take a step back just to like kind of get some distance between her and this angry goblin.
Both of them will get opportunity attacks.
All right.
The husk shouldn't because she's still like within 5
Oh.
feet.
That's right. You can ignore that one. This one will. Nope, a 6 does not hit you, I believe.
She
It
sticks
swings
her
at you
tongue out.
because it's angry. Yeah, it's swinging angrily. It's not really focused on hitting you, it's just furiously swinging the stick at you.
Oh wait, is this the goblin? Not the goblin, the ghoul-looking thing.
No, the goblin.
Oh, okay, yeah, she
The
sticks her
ghoul.
tongue out at him.
Yeah. There we go. And that's your turn, I believe.
Yep, I don't have any bonus actions that I want to use.
Clad. This goblin is furious at the halfling that keeps insulting it.
Take
And you
advantage
see
of
this. Yeah, go ahead.
First thing first, goblin. More dangerous than the thing that can only like hit me. So, looking forward to see on the goblin.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But then now,
Go ahead,
without
McKay.
the stick.
Sorry? The sound cut
I
out.
hit. Now with the stick, I hit.
Yeah. You hit. And you don't just hit it, you bitch slap it with a torch. It's already been salted, and you just bitch slap it with a torch, and it just smacks, and then crumbles down on the ground. It's dead. Or unconscious at the very least. It's out.
All right. Can I pick up the torch?
Yes, you can. You
All
can
right.
pick up his torch. It's right next to him, and it didn't fly away, so yeah. You have a lit torch and an unlit torch.
All right. And then I move towards this one, and that'll be my turn.
Alright. I'm just gonna remove the goblin from the turn order, because it's dead. The husk tries to hit you. And even if it does, it's not going to really... Yeah, it hits you. The force field protects you. It's slapping you, and that's about it. That ends its turn. SQ.
Alright. Let me see here. Oh. How is Clad doing on health?
Fantastic.
Yeah, because he's basically been slap fighting zombies. Okay.
Yeah. And on the bright side, he only took 1 hit point damage, and then you put up a barrier that just negates all the damage that they do.
So yeah, healing, not concerned.
Alright. Okay, let me just double check one thing. Okay, yeah, this can work on undead. Alright, Vicious Mockery to this stupid zombie. And I'm gonna be like, we look so much better than you naked.
He just turns his head a little bit towards you and goes. Looks confused. And it does take 2 psychic damage.
Dude, SQ's having way too much fun right now.
Yeah. You're not sure if it actually understood what you said.
But it
Feel
understood
that
my
the
tone enough to be insulted.
Yeah. You understand that the magic of your vicious mockery made it understand that you insulted it. And that's about it. You're not sure if it even comprehended I was insulted, but yeah.
SQ doesn't care. As long as it understands that something's wrong with it, not her.
Yeah. Are you done?
Yeah, I think so, because right now, Zaru is, like, out of harm's way. We only have the one. Yeah, we're done.
Alright. Glad?
Alright. I hand SQ the unlit torch.
Alright. That you can do. SQ, he hands you an unlit torch.
SQ resists blowing it out because fire.
It's unlit.
It's
I give you the
Oh, it's an unlit torch. Okay, then she's probably gonna, like... Honestly, because she was in the weird Groundhog Day situation, she's probably gonna lick it.
You lick it, and it tastes like wood and oil and rags.
She looks...
And I don't even know what...
She looks extremely happy about this. Because
Yeah.
it doesn't taste like cinnamon or blueberries.
Yeah.
Alright. And then using my lit torch.
Yep.
Then using my lit torch.
Yep.
You know what happens next?
Oh yeah. How do you want to do this, lad?
Yes!
Just straight up, torch in hand. I thrust the burning torch, in the middle of the and it just start burning him from the inside.
Oh, yeah. You shove it into his mouth. And he looks surprised and he's hurt. But something... Maybe it's very, very dry and flammable, but it catches fire on the inside of his mouth. And as you pull the torch out, the fire just spreads and burns it on the inside. And his eyes just kind of flash in a small flash of flame and fire, and then he just crumbles to the ground. Unmoving. Everyone's out of initiative. So, Sarut, you missed a slap fight with zombies and SQ insulting a goblin.
The best things I ever heard.
Yeah.
My husband walked through the living room while I was calling him a lily-livered bitch, and he just kind of looked at me like, "What are you doing today?"
Vicious mockery.
That's a spell I have, husband.
Yeah.
Don't you know?
Oh, Sarut, you're back, yes?
I am, yeah.
Alright. As they were fighting, we're back to you. I need you to roll an intelligence saving throw with advantage.
Oh, please wake up.
Oh. Yeah, today you left Craghammer. And you feel a sense of deja vu as you set up that camp. You feel that something is wrong. And then it feels like there is a prickling sensation at the back of your head, You don't know how to explain it, but it's really uncomfortable. And then it hits you like a freight train. Vertigo. It's like you're inside of a box, and that box just gets flinged to another side, flipped over. And you feel like you're going to fall over and puke for a moment, and then it passes. You feel wrong, but you don't know exactly how. You don't remember much, but you feel like you've been here before and done things. And it's only you and SQ in the camp. As well as Long and another goat, but yeah, it's just you and SQ.
All right.
What would you like to do?
This is all getting too silly for me, so I am just going to burn hands.
On.
Everyone.
Alright.
15-foot cone.
They get hit. Okay, I'm just gonna check SQ's max hit points. It's 21. Yeah, she gets burnt. Lonnie dies. Again. The other goat dies. For the first time. And, yeah. She's mad at you and she attacks you. You fight, you kill her. It wasn't a very tough fight, but yeah. She used vicious mockery on you. It really hurt your feelings. But yeah,
Man.
you're alone. You can make an intelligence, wisdom, charisma check of your choice. With advantage, or you can pick two different ones that you can roll.
Right, here we go. We'll just go with charisma. It's my top stat.
Okay. Okay.
Come on.
Oh my god.
It might work. It might.
Yeah, you know there's something wrong. You feel that there is something wrong. You can't explain it. And the day passes. Today, you left Craghammer. You're setting up the camp with SQ and Lonnie and another goat. And you still have those feelings that something's wrong and weird. I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
This is not gonna. I don't know. Come on.
Please.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah. And you think about it. You stop and think about it. It's not intelligence like your memory. You feel. There's that instinct, that gut instinct that this is all wrong. You've done this before. You've been here. All of this is wrong. You know that there is something that does not make sense. You get to roll an intelligence and a wisdom check with advantage, or one charisma check without advantage, and one of those intelligence and wisdom with advantage. Your choice.
Okay, so wait, what are my choices again? I got a little confused there.
You can roll charisma without advantage,
Okay.
intelligence or wisdom with advantage. You have to pick two of them to roll, of your choice.
Okay, so two of them. So I could go with charisma and then like intelligence with advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Finally.
Yeah. All of this is wrong. It doesn't make any sense. And you keep looking around. And you run away and you end up in the same place. And then you blink. And you wake up on SQ's shoulders. How do you react when you're suddenly in a dimly lit room on SQ's shoulders? That's the only thing that you see at the moment. because you just woke up.
Yeah, because
And you
she jumped on top of him to like protect him. So right now he's either seeing like a face full of hair or just her shoulders.
Yeah, basically that. How do you react?
I know you are into me.
Huh. Yeah.
SQ,
you hear?
her knee-jerk reaction is to scream and like push herself up and smack him really hard across the face because she's startled, and then she realizes he's awake and she's gonna kiss him.
Okay.
So it's very much like,
Uh,
Saru!
And we're both naked.
She doesn't recognize that yet.
Oh, he does.
yeah. Just hold on one moment. I just have to roll some.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Ah,
Is there like a boner
Well-
resistance check I should be making, or
No.
Just remember, she's a halfling, not a
Constitution check.
goblin.
Yeah.
Oh dear god.
oh, so you just left that open? You just left it. She's not. She's a halfling. No, she'll be gobbling on something later. See, like, come on, like, come on now.
That was
Look
that
at
was
it.
too good. I walked right into that one. I deserved it. No, that was yep. That's my fault.
like I was waiting for something to happen, but the way you said it, right? It was so disgusting, but it felt good.
Right? It felt good, but it's gross.
That's gonna be our. That's gonna be the
Okay.
love life right there.
I feel like deep down,
Wow.
everyone wants them to be like this cute couple, and that's just not what they are.
Oh, remember what I posted in memes? The reason something perverted, and it's like, hell no.
Hell to
No,
the no,
no,
no, no. Oh my god, I love Bishop Bullwinkle.
Yeah.
Because, well, the best
I'll
part about
say-
him is that he holds church literally in his backyard. Like, he doesn't have a real church. He just has his neighbors come over to his house every Sunday.
Huh.
Do what you gotta do, I guess.
Well, you shout, and your voice carries.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Crap.
Since I rolled perception checks, you realize that it hits you the moment after you shouted that, oh shit, you shouted. Somebody might have heard that, but you don't know.
Yeah, SQ
Clap.
immediately, like,
Exactly.
claps her hands over her mouth, and then just, like, for a brief moment, takes her hands away, and she's like, we have to go now. Can you walk?
Yeah. Sarut can walk, but you
Okay.
are underneath SQ for the moment.
She hops
And,
up.
yeah. And, Cloud.
Bow, bow,
Tiefling is
bow.
awake.
I'm a feeling bad.
Oh, wait, what did you say?
The halfling jumps off the tiefling is awake, and the halfling shouted really loud. What are you all doing?
Run,
All right.
run.
I grabbed the goblin clothes.
Yeah?
Those won't
You
fit
can
you.
easily make... No, but you can easily make some makeshift shorts, basically.
It just says,
Basically got...
so I grabbed the clothes and give them to Zaru. Just say, put these on.
Yeah. He hands you a
Right.
pair of clothes that you can probably wear as a pair of shorts.
I tried to make it work as a t-shirt and Donald Duck it.
Basically, it's a crop top. It's so small that it just covers barely below your nipples. and your wings get in the way, so you can't really pull it down any further. And it got kind of stuck on one of your horns for a bit. But yeah.
He's sexy and he knows it. Womp 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 womp.
Yeah.
That's right, just swinging around old Blue.
Oh my god. This has quickly, very quickly become an R-rated D&D session. Thank God I'm streaming for 18 plus.
Oh, you let me know about that ahead of time.
Oh no, no. I want this unfiltered and totally like candid.
Okay.
Don't worry about the possible children listening to us talk about swinging blue dicks.
All right.
If they're watching, they lied to Twitch.
Was talking about Mateo. No. Anyway.
All right.
So,
You wake
where
up
are we?
in a room.
Why am I naked?
The walls look like scales. The floor is soft. You are covered in an orange goo. And you can feel some of that orange goo coming out of your nose. SQ and this man are also covered in said goo. They both have a torch. SQ has an unlit torch, and the man has a lit torch clad. Can you tell what SQ and Zarut see when they look at you? A brief description of your character.
So at the very predicament, right? You see a character with slightly long silver hair, with a scar, pretty muscular body with like scars and like a couple of burn marks over him.
Nice. So yeah, that's what you see when you wake up. You have not seen anything besides the room that you're currently in, just so you know. What would you all like to do?
All right.
So do we hear any additional noises from, because you were saying we were hearing noises from here, right? But that
You
was
heard
the
some-
goblin.
Probably, but you can roll a perception check. Another person can also roll a perception check. Two people can
I'm
roll.
gonna roll perception.
All right. I'll also do that.
All right. The two of you
I'm
roll
just gonna
perception.
kind of go. I'm just gonna kind of go. Like, all right. So, why we're here? Who's this guy? Where is my brother? Trying to do the way he sounds it.
Okay.
And where's
First
the
of all, SQ and Clad, you don't hear anything or see anything at the moment.
Okay.
How do you respond? Zarut asking questions about his brother and whatnot.
Since the last question was where is my brother, that's what SQ's gonna focus on, and she's gonna grab his hand and just start dragging him back into the pod room. And I forget which pod
Okay.
is Ripper's, but she'll drag him over. Yeah, she's gonna drag him over to that one, and she'll just point,
Yeah.
because at this point she's kind of not feeling too much in a talkative mood.
Yeah, she's doing that. What about you, Clad? Do you follow them
Alright.
or
I do
do
not.
something else? Okay.
I go back down this hallway
Yeah.
where the two dead bodies are,
Yep.
and continue my search of finally find at least something to put on or find an actual weapon.
Alright. So in that direction, you get there before SQ makes it all the way there. You find a hallway that's leading up and another room in this direction. You can't really see what's in this room down here yet, but you can see that hallway.
Hmm.
This thing here actually appears to be some strange-looking urns. They have very intricate designs.
Well, down the hallway is.
Yeah. Okay. I know. When I got the map, this is what it was. If you hold Alt, I think you can move like this without having to snap the grid.
Alright.
So if you hold down Alt, you can move without having to be inside of a square. While you're doing that, SQ and Sarut, you make it all the way back to this room. Sarut, you run through several rooms. One room with a dead goblin and a bunch of skulls on a table. And a room with a lot of strange pod connected to a strange device. And into this strange looking room with lots of strange pods. They are cylindrical. They have some sort of glass in front of them and an orange liquid inside of them. And you can see rough humanoid shapes inside of them. SQ points to one of them and says that that one's Ripper.
So why can't we take him out then?
Out of character, wasn't there like a pad that she put her hand on to get Zaru out from his pod?
There's kind of like a pedestal with a half sphere or a dome on top of. There are no switches or buttons or anything, but a pedestal with a dome on top of. You put your hand on the dome and basically wanted the pod or the cylinder to open, and it did.
Okay, so SQ basically explains that concept and like points at the pedestal, and she's like, I don't know if it'll work for you, and I don't really know if I want him out bad enough to make it work.
What do you mean?
He almost got us all killed so many times. I wanted you out of the pod. I wanted to make sure you were safe, so it opened. But I don't want him out as bad as I wanted you out.
Can't we save him?
Put your hand on it, see if it works.
Put my hand on it.
Alright, you put your hand on it and nothing happens. Do you try to do anything? She did explain that she thought and wanted it to open, and it did. You don't really get it, but you have a sense of if you try, you might be able to get it open if you use your will over it, but it's hard to explain. Basically, you can try to make an intelligence. You can try making an intelligence check to try to will it to open.
Yeah, okay. I take my hand off the button, or off the sphere thing, and just kind of put it back on and take it off, put it back on repeatedly until I kind of stop for a moment and just think. Then I try for a 19 by plate, and then I put my hand back on it. Yeah.
And the pod opens. The glass doesn't go up or down or split and open to the sides. It just kind of melts. It's a very weird way of describing it. It melts. Ripper flushes down onto the ground, and he is stark naked inside of Orange Goop, and his body reacts by starting to puke up this orange liquid. Not orange blood, orange liquid. But he is unconscious and unresponsive.
I slap him around a little bit, and then try to jam my arm into his mouth to kind of force feed him my blood.
Okay, first of all, you would have to cut your wrist, force feed him, but yeah, you do. Nothing.
My hope is that I can kind of like use his fangs and just kind of jam my own and then arm and then just kind of use that.
Yeah, you do. And you know that there's blood going down in his mouth, but he doesn't swallow. He is completely unresponsive.
SQ.
He's like a sack of potatoes.
SQ is like she rushes over and kneels next to him and is like pushing Ripper's shoulder. She's like, turn him on his side. Turn him on his side. There was stuff in our lungs. There was stuff in our mouths. He needs to cough it up.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. But you help him and he gets it all out and still nothing. He's completely unresponsive. You slap him. He doesn't blink. He doesn't flinch. He's breathing, barely. It's very slow, but he's breathing. He is just like a sack of potatoes, just like Sarut.
Can you carry
He
him?
is completely unresponsive.
Okay. so
SQ,
it's a man with a
you
living
are
hand.
aware. SQ, you are aware that in the other pods, you can see Larod, Wumble Tumble, everyone else in the party, including CO, but they are all unresponsive.
SQ kind of like grits her teeth and sets her jaw, and she gets a very serious look on her face, and she's looking at Zuru and she's like, can you carry him? We can't take anyone else with us. I can't drag anyone else. Can you carry him?
He's unresponsive. Is he breathing at all, or now that I've got him out of the
he's
goop?
breathing.
Okay.
It's slow. It's slow. It's not like sleeping kind, but coma patient that breathes on its own, basically. There is no response. You can even look at the eyes and the pupils react to light. But there is no movement in the actual eyes. So
I
his
don't
body
know
is
too much
reacting
about-
like a living body. But it's not awake, it's not responsive.
I don't know too much about his kind. I don't know if it's worth the risk you take him.
He's your brother. It's up to you. We have to get out of here soon. Like now. Make your decision. If you need help carrying him, I'll grab his feet.
I'll kind of pound on Ripper's chest, both in a means of trying to like get some sort of airflow coming through, but also to kind of like make a point. It's like,
Yeah, you hit them on the chest, and there is that exhale, and then like response, like a normal person
Yeah.
would, but he doesn't react or blink or flinch.
as I do this, I just kind of look SQ and I was just, where is here? If we have to get out of here, by the way.
I don't know.
We're in a
that's what-
forest.
No, I don't know. Wait, you were... Anyway, we'll talk about it later. We have to follow that guy.
Why?
Because I'm pretty sure he knows the way out of here. And if you can't carry Ripper, then we have to go. Now.
Every one of our friends are in these pods, and we're supposed to travel along with some new person in a place we don't know with melting pods. It all seems a bit
Also, I
weird.
want to clarify. There are more pods than you can see in the image. There is 15 to 20 pods. There are also people that you do not know in several of them. Just so that you know.
Yeah, at this point, SQ is
But yeah.
probably like, her eyes are like filling up with tears, and she's like, her fists are balled up, and she's like, "Do you think I want to leave them here? We don't have a choice. Where are your weapons? Do you know where they are? Do you know where mine are? No? Okay, then we have to fucking go."
Alright, while this is happening, Cloud, you're walking down this hallway. When all of a sudden, this entire building, or whatever it is, shifts. It starts leaning in a northeastern part, the upright corner of the map. It starts leaning in that direction.
This ain't good.
So imagine a flat table. Imagine a flat table and you take one of the legs and you start lifting that side of the table. It starts leaning in one direction.
Alright.
So you almost lose your balance and you start feeling that it's starting to lean in that direction. SQ and Tear, you also notice this, but your response in a moment. What do you do, Clad?
It says like northeast, right?
Yep. From your position in this direction. I can also use this. So the entire thing is starting to lean up in this direction along this line.
I keep on going straight.
Okay. You can use Alt if you want to move like that, yeah. This hallway is a dead end. This hallway continues. There's a door and a hall to the left.
There's a door.
Yep. There's a door right here that goes into a room.
Alright. I go through the door.
Alright. You go through the door and end up in this room. You see a very strange magical thing. It's like a cage, but you can easily walk inside. I want you to make a perception check or investigation check. Your
All right.
choice. Alright. When you look through this specific opening, you see a forest. But you also lean and notice from this side you see snow. And you lean and see from this side you see sand. You see different kinds of images inside of these. You walk a little bit closer and you check, and you can see a three-dimensional access opening through each of these three ones that you have looked at.
I would like to try, like, stick my hand through it, see if it's like a portal.
Okay? Which one?
The
Snow?
snow one.
What?
The
Snow
snow
one.
one.
You reach your hand. Yeah, you reach your hand through, and your hand immediately becomes cold. There's a small amount of snow coming from the sky, and you catch some in your hand. And you bring your hand out, and the snow melts in your hand. It's still there.
Well, I guess I found a portal. Alright. Well, I'll leave the room then.
Okay. And since you walk there, you can see another door here, and a hallway over here.
I go through the door.
Alright. You walk into a room with a bunch of scrolls attached to some sort of strange magical thing. It's a table with blue domes with scrolls coming out of them.
I'd like to take one of the scrolls.
Here. It's
I'd like to
stuck
take one-
to the thing.
Oh, it's stuck.
You pull and it becomes longer and longer. 10 feet, 30 feet, 60 feet. You lose count. It's unimaginably long, and it has text on it, lots and lots of text.
Can I read it?
No. Not from the languages that you know. But you do realize it's a language and you recognize it as the same kind of text that you saw in the crystal room in the southeast of here. Down here. It's the same text. But you don't know what language it is. But while you're doing that and reading and investigating, Sarut and SQ, all of a sudden, everything starts leaning in about that direction, give or take. You catch yourself as you feel the floor, the walls, everything starts leaning in one direction.
Are there any
What do you
windows in this room?
No, you have not seen a single window outside.
Right.
There are walls, there are doors, there are lights and these sinew-looking kind of things along the walls that sometimes attach to things.
Well, SQ's definitely gonna, like, as they shift and start falling, like, she's gonna brace herself against, like, the pod behind her, but she's also gonna, like, grab onto Zaru's, like, wrist or something.
Yep.
And at this point, she's just scared.
I will. I'll grab the little halfling. I will pick her up, and I will make our way out of this room back to where you were.
Alright. As you're going, can both of you roll me a survival or perception?
Hold on, let me see. I can roll survival.
Alright. Go ahead.
Oh.
Roll an 8, and Sarut rolled 18. Sarut, it's slowly starting to lean more and more in the same direction. It's not a lot at first, but it's slowly starting to become more and more apparent that it's leaning. It doesn't get in the way of your movement or anything, but you're aware of it.
Right. At this point here, having no idea which way to go, having no idea where a good friend has gone.
Actually, you do have a little bit of a idea. You do leave footprints behind, orange goo footprints and tracks.
Nice. Okay.
And so yeah, you see tracks, and I'm just gonna take the drawing one and make an orange one. You have seen a whole bunch here. So yeah, that's the orange goop that you've seen, where you've seen it.
Okay. I will
So,
try and
you
follow
know that,
the
yes.
goop towards our new friend.
Yeah. So, the corpses are still there, by the way.
Yeah,
You
there's
follow
a
it.
there's a burning corpse.
The corpse is slowly simmering. There's some smoldering, like coal after it's burned. There's still some of that left, yeah. But it's not catching on fire yet, at the very least. But you make it all the way down here. SQ and Sarut. You see 3 pots, ornate, designed large pots. And you see tracks going this way.
SQ's gonna look inside the pot nearest to her.
It's a bit high, so you go up there and start reaching for it, and when you do, it actually opens. And inside, a whole bunch of things just clatter out. Clothes, armor, weapons. A whole bunch of things just clatter out.
Ooh.
But there are also other things like rotten rations, and even some vials, and it almost looks like a garbage bin that you just pour everything out. But they're huge.
She's gonna bring this to Zaru's attention and be like, "Look, there's stuff."
So yeah, there are no plate armor or anything like that, but there are clothes and softer things that can fit inside that you can, crumble together. So yeah, there's cloth and clothes and underwear, sticks.
SQ is 100% like still oblivious to the fact that, not even oblivious to the fact that she's naked, she just doesn't care. So she's like holding up the clothes and like holding them up in relation to Zaru, like, I think this might fit. You want to try it on?
Sure. You said there was daggers in there?
Yeah.
Well,
You can easily pick things up. Yeah. Just go to the compendium and you can add one weapon of your choice that is a simple, small one-handed weapons. Simple weapons, small-handed. So short swords, daggers, and things. I'm
Which
going
is like
to
2 daggers
bring up.
and the short sword. That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
Is there a second short sword, or is there at all a crossbow of any kind?
There is a small hand crossbow.
Yes.
I'm gonna put this Discord. Here you have all simple weapons, plus a hand crossbow. You also find a whip.
Is that considered a
Yeah.
simple weapon?
No, a whip is a martial weapon.
That's a martial. You have to learn how to use it.
Dang it.
But basically all small, simple weapons. However, the daggers you find are not necessarily combat daggers. You find one combat dagger, one that looks like a skinning dagger, and you find one that is probably used for, a butcher shop. Not that one of those cleavers, but for cutting meat. They look like things normal people would have. Except for the hand crossbow, that's, a little bit more, yeah.
Are there any
You
arrows
also find-
along
and
with that?
Abigail are back, so we're good.
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna
I got
check.
Pierce Brosnan, so we're good.
You find 6 bolts for that crossbow.
6?
Yep.
Okay.
Right. I totally hate to be that cat, but are we wrapping up soon? I have to have a heart out here shortly.
Yeah. We can wrap up in about 3 minutes.
Okay.
That's gonna ask what Clad does now that you've been pulling out this very, very long scroll. Clad? Clad? Oh, yeah. But yeah, you can add, and I'm gonna also take this page and add for the armors. Any liked armor you can add. You can add a padded or leather armor, but not studded leather. Your characters.
All right, sorry about that.
Yeah, it happens. But yeah, you've been pulling out this scroll and looking over the language and look at other scrolls. They all have the same language, but you don't know what it is.
I'd like to go back to the long hallway. I can't use D Twin right now because
yeah.
reasons.
I can move.
All right.
Yeah. But you can go down the hallway, and when you do, roll a perception check to see if you notice the blue tiefling down the corridor.
Could you possibly roll that for me?
Yeah, sorry. I'll roll it and let's see. Perception. Oh, you roll a 22. You notice the blue tiefling holding a shirt and some daggers. You do notice that he's picking up weapons or something.
I go to him. I go to him.
Yeah. Basically, you meet up with them, and that's where we'll start off next session.
Perfect.
But
All right.
yeah, so SQ and Sarut, you can add any simple weapon and armor, light armor,
All
to your
right.
characters.
Cool, cool,
If you
cool.
want, you can do that later.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you
You're
guys.
welcome.
That was a really cool session. Looking forward to the recap on this. So,
Oh yeah.
right. Anyway,
I
guys, I
forgot
gotta
to make
head
the
off here. Anyway, so I gotta head off here anyway. But take care. And when's the next one? How are we gonna do it? Are we gonna continue doing it every Tuesday and Thursday, or are we gonna? What are we gonna do?
Yeah, that's up for the group, but if nothing else, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays
Alright,
and
sounds good.
Thursdays.
All
Same
right.
time.
We know if
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
changes. Right. Cheers,
Yeah.
guys.
See ya.
Cheers.
All right.
Alright. So, Clad and SQ, you can add, I'll put those into the Roll20, into Discord. You can pick up either one of those